second and 10.
Mentioned the offensive line and what they've tried to do. You know, this is an offense with Zach Taylor that they don't run a lot of play action. They don't run many screens, and so it's typically Joe Burrow in the shotgun, and that puts an awful lot of pressure on those 5 guys up front. And they brought in Fairchild, drafted him in the 3rd round. They signed Lucas Patrick to move in at right guard, and hoping that they can be better.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. Here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. No running. Here's Pacheco. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
The throw again, it's Allen. This throw is caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the red zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's a toss left side to Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. Good enough for a Tampa first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 1-yard gain on the play, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the air again, Allen. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Again, Allen to the air. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Allen on third down. He finds Neighbors right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And here's Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now with Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for Allen. Neighbors with a catch. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Finds Laporta. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown! So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3.
They're on the 3-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen finds the in route complete. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. You see him line up as receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Allen now on 1st down. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw again, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Allen gonna throw again. Caught by the open man. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
That is Conk, and it's Higgins again. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any
What
other,
the helly?
route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I'm about tired of that fucking
The
play.
Buccaneers start the second half with some
Niggas don't even be good. They just run the same fucking plays over and over and over. He ain't scoring no
That
more.
one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Second down at the 40-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he put some heat. Well, real mistake. That's intercepted.
Can't throw that shit no other way.
Again at the 26.
That's the shit that be blowing me.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. A risky throw.
Oh, stupid.
Intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
He'll throw it. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The fuck is that?
The Buccaneers take
You threw that bitch right to me.
It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And no, they faked it. Running near the 10. And he does it. He's into the end zone. And on maybe the boldest call of this game, they take the lead here in the 4th. Gano ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25.
That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there, they just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked up at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back, and they've set this offense up with great field position.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He has it at the 5.
I'm fucking ready.
Out of the 4 before being stopped. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Now they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trailing by 5. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escapes the pocket. He brings it in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Setting up to pass. Pass it down close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Buccaneers, 41.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about, It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down carry for Pacheco. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Completed to Flowers. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over.
Boom, boom, boom! Fuck, nigga! Get out of here!
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the